chess, a game about war. Probably one of the oldest games ever created, and somehow still considered one of the purest forms of intelligence. It's the kind of game where brilliant minds don't just play, they shine, where strategy and intelligence are supposed to always win. And at its core, it's actually simple. But the number of possibilities it creates is something your brain can't even fully grasp. People say there are around 10 to the power of 120 possible games of chess. That's more than the number of atoms in the universe. Yeah, let that sink for a bit. But today, I'm not really here to talk about chess. I'm here to talk about what happens when chess becomes a Soulslike.
Non avere paura.
Hello everyone, I'm the Drifter, and today I want to show you something interesting. It's called Stone Machia, a game that isn't even out yet, and I didn't find it through some big announcement or trailer or anything like that. I found it from a random meme. Yeah, I was just scrolling through my Instagram, then I saw a video talking about chess too. Then this game showed up, and for some reason it instantly caught my attention. It even gave me some weird Nier Automata vibes, which makes no sense, but you see. So I did what I always do. I went to Steam, downloaded the demo, and ended up spending a few good hours playing it. And that's when I realized this game might be doing something really different. So today, instead of a video essay, I just want to talk about it. A simple review of a game that might be actually worth your attention. And just to be clear, I'm not getting paid to say any of this. I just generally think this is something you might enjoy. So, let's get into it. Stone Machia starts just like any chess game, in the middle of a war. But in this case, it's a war in heaven. The cutscene shows pawns fighting, bodies everywhere. And in the middle of all that chaos, you realize something. You're not a hero. You're just another pawn. But not exactly a normal one. Because if you know anything about chess, you know what happens when a pawn reaches the end of the board. It becomes something else. Something stronger. And that's precisely what the game builds around. You can become a bishop, fast, spinning, aggressive, a knight, relentless, drilling through everything, and a rook, slow, heavy, but unstoppable. Each transformation feels like switching weapons in a Soulslike. Different style, different rhythm, same objective, survive. Everything you expect from a Soulslike is already here, rolling, parrying, blocking. So yeah, you're still just a pawn, but a very dangerous one. Going back to the war, we keep fighting until one of our allies get caught and killed by Zerafin, the Heaven Ripper. And after that, our pawn transforms into something else. A Super Saiyan. Or, you know, the Queen. Big moment, by the way. And goes to fight Zetaphine. After a massive explosion, we see our character falling from heaven. And, well, I'll just let this play.
Marcito nel suo cuore, divelto, perse il controllo. Dal cielo egli è sceso per vedere che cosa è sorto, ma tornando in paradiso, il re se n'era accorto. Condannate le sue ali, qui non vi era più dimora, ma il destino ruppe i fili e venne uccisa la regina. Una guerra il cielo colse, chi col re, chi traditore. 1000 ali furono recise ed il paradiso muore. Così si dipinse una storia sospesa. Un pedone valoroso marciò senza sosta, ma lui solo rimase a tenere difesa. Come tanti, egli cadde nella terra nascosta.
Like every Soulslike experience, we start with nothing. The area we spawn in feels very familiar. Dark, with a lot of stone, full of statues. But one thing this game does really well is atmosphere. Every time I play Soulslike, there's this strange feeling of calm, and somehow Stone Machia captures that. Maybe it's the environment, maybe it's the level of detail, or maybe it's just the vibe. Take a moment to appreciate it. After a few fights, the game finally gives you something really important, besides your sword: a shield. With it, you can block and, most importantly, parry attacks. And, of course, the game immediately gives you a chance to test it. Your first real boss fight. It looks like a challenge, but the game quickly reminds you it's still just the beginning. Yeah, really difficult. After that, we move forward and reach a massive castle, which for some reason gave me some Elden Ring vibes. I wonder why. Well, guess I'll never know. Now, remember when I said this felt like Nier Automata? Let's talk about that. There's something about this game that just feels familiar. Maybe it's the visual effects, maybe it's the UI, or the way it mixes seriousness with a bit of sarcasm. And speaking of sarcasm, this game does something I've never seen in a Soulslike before. It has a surprising amount of weird and genuinely funny moments. For example, you walk into a certain area and see this. Yeah. No! Holy God, what have I just witnessed? That just happened, and somehow it caught me off guard. Not just the first time, but the second time too. And no. Oh God.
I had to witness that again.
And then there's this. When you try to go where you're not supposed to, the game just does this. Yeah, not very polite, I'd say, but honestly, it's quite refreshing. Besides the first thing, obviously, because Soulslike games are usually so serious. So, seeing something like this is actually pretty interesting. And I kinda like it. After exploring the castle a bit more, things start to get weird. You might just want to watch this.
I want that. Okay, so right now, if I am not wrong, things are going to jump me. Oh yeah, they are going to jump me. Can I like... I'm going to test something. No, I can't do this. No, I can fight them, but I can't... I felt like I could directly counterattack with my special attack. Take this. Alright. Oh, I dodged it. Alright. Oh! Oh! Oh shit! Oh! Oh shit! Holy god. Oh, I have... Oh god. Take this, motherfucker! Take this, take this, take this! It takes enough damage. Get this. Take this! Take this, mate! Take this! Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? I think I haven't been here before, and I'm afraid of this thing. One of these things will come alive. Bro, I passed through here, and I always have this subtle feeling one of these things will jump at me. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god! I said it, bruh. I said it, brother. Good thing I know how to parry this thing. At least I thought I knew. Take these, mate. Die already. Oh. I said it, bro.
After all those exotic encounters, yeah, we finally faced the boss of the arena. This one is pretty easy too. I didn't even die.
Oh.
Wrong footage. There we go. See? No deaths. Told ya. After defeating the boss, we move on to one of the strangest transitions I've seen. We walk across endless stairs leading to a tower on top of the biggest crab I've ever seen. Yeah, we're doing this now. After our very normal trip, we arrive at Madhelm, the area where most of the full game will probably take place. A place that reminds me of another Soulslike that I definitely remember the name of. Ah! Yeah, no idea. The city is full of weird things. Talking rock faces, flipping horses, walls that chase you like it's their life goal. And this thing. Yeah, I don't really like that. Here, we encounter another chess piece, but this one is not friendly. Its moves are very chaotic, unpredictable, but still not too hard to beat. And, as a reward, we finally unlock transformations again. Now, we can become other pieces, like the bishop, the classic spin to win. After that, we face what might be our first real challenge, Darazin. No title, no big entrance. She just drops in and the fight begins. Unlike the other bosses, she's not aggressive. She's precise, almost elegant. And yeah, this one actually gave me some trouble. But in the end, nothing survives a good parry and a strong counter. And just like that, our little adventure comes to an end. For now. If you liked what you saw, make sure to check the game out when it releases. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm the Drifter, ending transmission. Wait, there's more? Alright, so after finishing the demo, the game unlocks the Arena mode, where you can test all the transformations and your skills. And, as the great player that I am, this should be easy. Yeah, alright. Maybe next try will do. Okay. This might take a while. I give up.